components and props. In this video, we are going to talk about the heart of every React application, components and props. Let's begin by understanding what a component really is. A component is a self-contained piece of code that defines part of the user interface. You can think of it like a function that returns JSX. React applications are made up of multiple components that work together to create a complete UI. There are two types of components in React: class components, older and still supported. Second is functional components, modern and widely used in this course. We'll focus on functional components because they are simpler, cleaner, and recommended in most React projects. Here is a basic example of functional component. Function welcome, return h1 hello, react, h1 close. To use this component, you simply write it like a custom HTML tag, welcome in between the tag. React will automatically call the welcome function and render what it returns, in this case an h1 element. Now let's talk about reusability. One of the best things about the components is that you can use them again and again. Let's say you build a button or a card component. You can place that same component in different parts of your app with different data or styling. This keeps your code organized, modular, and maintainable. But how do we make components dynamic? That's where props come in. Props, short for properties, are like arguments passed into a component. They let you customize a component's output. Here is how you pass a prop, and inside the component you can access that value like this: function welcome props, return h1 hello, props.name, h1 close. So now the component is dynamic. It displays a different greeting depending on the name you pass. And here is a little trick. You can use restructuring to make your code even cleaner. Function welcome, name, return h1 hello, name, h1 close. This is just a feature of modern JavaScript. It works exactly same. It's just shorter. Let's take this further. You can nest components inside each other to build more complex interfaces. For example, function app return div welcome name Sumaya, welcome name Mary, div close. Here, the component renders multiple welcome components, each with different props. This is how we build scalable UIs with React. Quick note, props are read-only. You can use them, but you shouldn't modify them inside a component. If you want to manage and update data, we will use something called state, which we will learn about in the next video. Let's summarize. Components are reusable blocks of AI. Functional components are the preferred way to build in React. Props allows you to pass data into components. Props make your components flexible and dynamic. You can nest components and use them multiple times in your app. In the next video, we will learn how to manage internal data in components using something called state. It will help us make our apps interactive.